Hi, this is my video lecture, video response for the lectures that we did this week. I'm just going to read my notes so I make it within the 5 minute bracket. Um, so for the first video, uh, was on the rational brain and how most people make decisions, not based on rational, trying to make rational decisions, um, not so much emotionally. um, the speaker states, "He who defends everything defends nothing." He also makes a statement, "Don't promise, like, um, don't promise things to people. You have to move people in order to speak better and get your point across." The example of politicians and how they make false promises on stage. It's a rational way to communicate, no emotion involved. He also mentions the statement share to care with the voter to make a connection. So, sharing a little bit about yourself to connect with the voter. And he also mentions politicians are very cold and how they skip 90% of their unconscious brain, which is the emotional part of the brain. He mentions Napoleon Bonaparte, who states you need to stand for something. Uh, People like to know when you stand for something. Um, so, like on a topic or a specific subject matter, like what you truly, truly believe in and feel passionate about. Lastly, the goal is to inspire others to dream and dream big and to want to do big and to make them believe they can move forward. So that's the first video, which I had made that video made more sense to me than the second video, but these are my notes on the second video. The rational choice theory. So individuals being self-interested and connected in politics or used in politics. It's like a like a topic, so to speak. Individuals are rational, collective, or irrational. The example of the plastic cup, stating that individual wise, it's rational to use a plastic cup and a plastic straw, I believe it was, because you think you're doing well. But I guess in the long term, a lot of plastic in the world is bad for the world, if I understood that example right. Um, and then incentives leading to self-interest, leading to rational choice. The free rider problem, which is social welfare, is compromised by collective action problems. And this refers to individuals with selfishness who stand to benefit from a common good, a source or a resource that's supposed to be for the common good, but it's kind of like taken advantage of. And basically, that's not the original purpose that the help was created for. Also, an example of people who vote versus people who don't vote. People in this category have to feel like there's what is it going to benefit me if I vote, or I'm voting because it's going to benefit me. Um, Also talks about Anthony Downs, who established the economic theory of democracy, stating voting is a irrational um, area and that there's very little incentive for the voter. In 1999, Allison and Zalco, if I got that right, established the theory of essence of decision. So critics, um, the logic of the explanation is wrong. Irrational choices, privileges structure over agency, and the rational choices dictate actions. So you have no agency and you don't have the will to do anything independently. Lastly, here, there are genuine people who really want to work for change out there in the world. Even though it might get a little bit blurry, there are people who are trying to do better. Um, that's it. Thank you.